fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin, cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin, cause we're still sleeping in my head.
Hey, hello, I'm JulieJo. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. You can hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. You can hit the bell button if you want to get notified when I post. And most importantly, if you enjoy the video or any kind of video that I make when it comes to scams or cults. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today's an interesting video. It's not just like a throw up a reaction and go for it like I usually do. It's someone that I've known for a few years now. I don't know them personally, but they were a Hun before I was a Hun and tried to get me to join their Hun group, their MLM. And something I find interesting is this person sent me this long ass birthday message this year, 2022. I am reacting from a video of hers from 2020 because it's still up and it's like, whoa. Now I haven't watched all of it, but all I did was look at the title. And if you look at the title, you know. If you look at the title, you instantly know something's going on in that video. So I did want to show you, I'm going to have to screen share the video, but I wanted to show you the message that she sent me. So let me see if I can get it pulled up. I'll make myself small so you can see it better. But literally, look, this was 2 days before my birthday. So if you see right there, it's kind of small up top middle, right? It says February 22nd, 2022 at like 5:10 p.m. I don't know. But my birthday's February 24th. And so she says, I know I'm 2 days early, but listen, by the way, I'd never spoken to her before in my life. I don't think we've ever spoken. I also didn't see any other messages between us. I think birthdays should be more than one day because of how special you are. I'm going to start celebrating you today. Happiest of birthdays to you, babe. I hope you're spoiled beyond expectation and shown more love than you thought possible. Eat the cake, hug your loved ones, and know you are so dope that I started celebrating you today. Haha, happy birthday. I will bet money. I'll bet money that that's just in her notes and she posts it for any female's birthday. That because we saw in a live that we recently did with the owner of, what was it, Waker's Happy Coffee, that she says, have a birthday text or birthday voice message ready and just make it generic. You don't say their name. You just copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. She didn't type that out for me. She copy and paste that from her notes. So I thought, let's take a look and see what's going on because she's been in Modere for years. And I know she's the leader in Modere. So I'll share my screen with you and I guess we'll get started. Before we start the video though, go ahead and follow my social media. I'm on TikTok and Instagram at walkin_on_lexpro. And of course, I'm on here as JulieJo.
Hey, Facebook, what's up, guys? It's late as heck. But I just got off of a training call. Listen, y'all. I pushed live before I was ready, obviously. I just got off of a leadership mastermind with my leader, and I'm in my bridesmaids jammies, or pajama bottoms and a t-shirt because I was on a Zoom, so they can only see from here up. But you guys get all the glory. Anyways, I was on a call with my leader and 6, 7, 8 of my leaders. So my leader and 8 of my leaders, and we were talking about something we do every month, or we're gonna start doing every month, and I'm trying not to cry. It was really good, right? Like we got to talk about their goals and why this stuff is important to them. And I have to tell you, one of the things that she said that I'm going to now claim as my own, and you're going to hear as from my mouth. So every time you hear it or think about it, you're going to think of me, and you're welcome. But one of the things that really hit home for me was she said, men CEOs don't get asked why they make how they balance their job and their family. But a woman goes up and says she wants to make $100,000 a month, or she wants to make, I don't know, whatever, insert your number, a month. One of the first questions is, well, how are you going to balance that with your family? Right in the feelings, right? Like that, it hit me some kind of way. And another thing that we talked about, which is what I titled my live, and I want you guys to think about that at the back of your mind, right? I want you to think about the stereotypes, right? The differences, was we talked about, have you ever noticed that the people who are going to get evicted like every other month, or every 3 months, right? Or people who need gas money need it, in like a.
Do you have any like stats or any citations, or are you just bullshitting? Are you just trying to pull stuff out of your ass so that you sound important or that you know what you're talking about? Because that is awful. Like, that's not true, by the way. And if it was for some people, don't you think you'd have a little more empathy? Obviously, something's going on, and that person is struggling. It kind of, what I'm getting right now, because I haven't watched this video, is that we're going to go down the shame route, right? Like, shame you into joining an MLM, and that it's your fault you're broke. Because the title of her video, want to know why you're always broke? That's literally the title. So we'll have to see, I guess. Don't forget to leave your commentary below. I'm intrigued, but I'm skeptical of if I should feel as intense and gross as I feel right now, or I should just give her the benefit of the doubt. We'll see, I guess.
Cycle of time. Or if you've ever been one of those people, have you ever not freaked out because the money always just shows up? I think that there's some power in that. And I am so proud of all of you people for being on here this late with me. So you guys know what to do before we dig in. If you're live, drop live below. Let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're catching the replay, drop replay, because you know I love my replay viewers. And if you're brand new, then turn me up, because you're going to want to hear this. And if you hear my dog snoring in the background, it's like a man. It's like I sleep with 2 men every night. Okay, so here's the deal. You're broke, or they're broke, and you're cycling through that because the money does always just find a way. And your mindset now, you have trained yourself to expect for that money just to show up, right?
What are we getting at? She said the money just always finds a way. I think that's the last word. But like, no, it doesn't. People work hard. They can work hard all day, every day, and still not make ends meet in today's world. Especially, so this is January of 2020. So the pandemic is starting to kind of pick up a little bit. Like, obviously it hasn't hit the United States in a big way yet, but it's starting, like, people starting to understand that there's something going on. But yeah, so I'm still not sure how I feel. Aaron, hold on.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh God, what are we doing?
Okay, so this girl is someone who she's a Modere. But
Okay.
she's been in Modere since before I started Arbonne, and she was my Facebook friend for that whole time. And she sent me a happy birthday message this year. But it was copy and pasted, though, because my name wasn't even in it.
Of course.
And so I thought I'd do a little reaction. Do you want to know what the title of her video is called?
Oh God, what? How to emotionally and spiritually manipulate people into a pyramid scheme. There, I said it.
No, but close. Want to know why you're always broke?
Oh my, ma'am.
I said, I don't even have to watch this. I just know something's going down.
I wonder how her team feels. Want to know why you're always broke? Because you're not working hard enough.
Right now, she's like, it must be super late for her because she's like not making that much sense. So we'll see how this goes, I guess.
Right? Whether it's you take an odd job, something just always magically happens to where either you can earn the money, find the money, sell to make the money, right? Something just always works to where, oh, all of a sudden we've got the money to make the rent, or I've got the money for the electric bill or whatever. And you will not break that cycle until you get sick and fucking tired of living in it.
What I think she's saying, she's trying to say this, but I don't know if she knows the words. Living paycheck to paycheck is what she's talking about. So at the beginning, when she was starting to talk about money, she was going into you are broke, you're getting evicted every month. Like, that's kind of what people do when they get evicted. They continue to get evicted. And, I was like, well, where's the proof? Like, why do you say that? And if so, empathy? Like, they're probably going through something hard. But now she's talking about the fact that people are like, well, they know the money's going to come.
I just think her privilege is showing.
Absolutely. Well, it's like, no, people have to work their butts off and still don't make ends meet because of the world that we live in today and the prices and what you get paid for work. And she's acting as though everyone will find money. Like they've always find money at the end, but look at the cycle that you're stuck in.
You're broke because you haven't joined my Modere team. Have you talked about the income disclosure statement?
Not yet. So we're only 3 minutes and 20 seconds in, and for the first like minute and a half she talked about something I don't even remember,
random
like,
stuff probably.
Yeah, like her
waiting for people to get on.
Yeah, that's pretty much what she was doing. So we're not even far into it at all. So
love that for us.
And you know, we get a bad rap in my industry, like probably more so than any other industry, and I can think of a lot worse industries to be in.
Yikes.
Tell me about them. Kagan, what's worse than an MLM? Drugs? Selling drugs?
I don't think that that's going to age well for her.
I'm just like, I can think of a lot worse industries. What are you going to say? Having a job where you get paid hourly or you get a yearly salary and you actually make money for your work?
Oh, don't forget the time freedom. When you clock out, you go home, you're not thinking about your job, typically.
Yes. Yeah, typically.
Maybe you're processing like the day, but you go home and you live your life.
Yes. They miss all of that.
Does your industry get a bad rap, or are people educating and raising awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics that you yourself are using here? I mean, I think I've been on for like 2 minutes and I'm already seeing you like fear-mongering people. In my opinion, you are like waving your privilege flag. Yeah. Yikes. And Modere? Okay.
One of her videos was titled like watch us lose fat or something, or lose fat with us or something, or lose weight with us. And they were just like taking the Modere spoonful.
Oh God,
like,
please don't. It's very much a texture thing, and it's a lingering flavor on the back of your tongue.
Yeah, like aftertaste just like sticks around.
Oh, it stays around, and it like, I'm trying not to gag right now.
Yeah.
It like, you know how certain things, and again, this is just based on my experience, everybody, but you know how certain things like make your spit thicker, your saliva, if you will, it makes it like thicker.
I instantly hate this. Yes, I know exactly what you're saying.
That was my experience with trim. So you have a texture on the front end, if you will, yes. And then on the back end, you have thicker saliva and
from hell. Yeah. Jeez. Saliva thing, I feel it. I get it too much. What I meant. Instantly.
All right, I'm gonna go. I love you. Thanks for letting me hop into your video.
You too. Enjoy your
go. All right, love you. Bye, everybody.
That was my bestie. We shared a StreamYard, and I hopped in on her video. So she hopped in on mine. Okay, let's keep watching.
Then one that keeps women at home with their babies and lets families be full-time families, but I digress.
Can someone tell me what a full-time family is? Because I'm pretty sure you never take off time from your family. Like, you're never not family. In this instance, okay? In this instance. What does that even mean? A full-time family. Huh? What? Even though your kid's at school and you're at work doesn't mean you're not a family. Also keeps moms home with their babies. Not all moms want to be home with their babies. And I'd love to see Modere's income disclosure statement. Oh, I got it. Okay, pals. Let's take a look at the Modere income disclosure statement. I've got to share my screen again to show you. But if you see right here, on a monthly basis, an average of 34.3%, all active social marketers earned commission. Less than 35, here, you know what? Let's make it bigger so you can see it. Less than 35% of every active social marketer of Modere earned commission. So let's see, what 75 didn't? 75% of all active social marketers did not earn commission. On a monthly basis, let me read it a different way, okay? On a monthly basis, an average of 75% of all active social marketers did not earn commission in Modere. Thoughts? Thoughts, anyone? Comment below and let me hear it. Let's look at the income disclosure statement now. So I'm going to go down. Also, note that the social marketer compensation summarized in disclosure does not include expenses incurred by a member in the operation or promotion of his or her business, which can vary and might include advertising, promotional expenses, blah, 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 blah. These are not, the earnings cited in this chart are not necessarily representative of the income, if any, that a Modere social marketer can or will earn through the Modere compensation plan. These figures should not be considered guarantees or projections of actual earnings or profits. Your success will depend on individual diligence, work, effort, sales, skill, and market conditions. Modere does not guarantee any income or rank success. I'm going to make myself small again so that you can see the BS that this is. Are you ready? What happens when you get these numbers right here in the percentage of active social marketer column and add them up? It's 34.4, I think, percent of whatever. It's 34.3% of active social marketers. That's all that this is showing. It's just the 34.4% of people who earn commission. 22.1% of that 34.3% monthly average commission is $53.60. So you're telling me that if you take 22 and subtract it from 34, you have 12% left that earns more than $53.60 a month? Wait a minute. Let's cut that 12% in half, right? 6% earn more than $351 a month on average. What the damn hell is going on with this company? That is shocking. I mean, that is awful. This company is not going to help moms stay home. It's going to put moms in more debt. Let's keep listening to her, knowing that.
But we get a lot of bad rap about scams or schemes or whatever. And I have to tell you, I just sat on a call with 8 women, 9, including my leader, who have goals of not helping themselves, right?
I forgot to make myself big, but really quickly, I just want to remember who she's on. I wrote down the time, and I want to remember who she was on with.
It's late as heck. But I just got off of a training call. Listen, y'all. I pushed live before I was ready, obviously. I just got off of a leadership mastermind with my leader, and I'm in my bridesmaids jammies, or pajama bottoms and a t-shirt, because I was on a Zoom, so they can only see from here up. But you guys get all the glory. Anyways, I was on a call with my leader and 6, 7, 8 of my leaders. So my leader and 8 of my leaders, and we were.
So she was on a Zoom call with her leader and 8 of her leaders, right? 8 of people direct to her that she recruited in. Maybe not even direct her, but that were recruited into the company. Let's keep that in mind as we listen to what she's about to say. Her leaders. The reason I know this part is because I filmed this part and then I was like, I want to redo that part. So I'm redoing it right now. That's why I know what she's about to say. And that's why I know that this is important.
Right? They've got astronomical income claims. And I say astronomical, right? So somebody who sees me and sees my lifestyle might think I'm talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm talking about, some of them want to make $3,000 a month. Some of them want to make way more than that, right? But they've got astronomical income goals for themselves.
So you're saying that your top leaders, some of them want to make $3,000 a month. Your top leaders are not even making $3,000 a month? There's something off there. I mean, we're not that surprised when we look at the Modere income disclosure statement, but she's acting like before, how the AntiMLMs, that their leaders are making so much money, they're so successful. But this is telling me that that's not true.
Not for themselves. I mean, right? Like, they want to give money. They want to support people, right? I've got a woman on there who wants to be able to take care of her father, right? Who's ill. I've got another one on there, a single mom of 3 who works full-time in a restaurant industry who just wants to be able to be a mom. I've got a single mom on there that wants to fire her boss that just wants to be able to be in the carpool line. She texted me the other day, y'all, no lie. I'm going to brag on her. And I told her, I was like, if you won't go live about it, I will. This woman started this business almost a year ago, a year ago in November. In Midland, Texas, in one of the most inflated economies in the continental US, she, as a single mom, bought a house with her side hustle money.
I'm not gonna lie, that's very hard to believe that it's just with her side hustle money, because apparently some of her leaders don't even make $3,000 a month. There's something off there. I feel like there's some half truths in what she's saying. Anyone else get that? Are you feeling that? Things are not, it's a puzzle and the pieces don't fit. That's what I'm getting.
By herself, for her and her daughter, bought a house. A nice house, a beautiful house in a great neighborhood. Actually, the same street that my grandmother lives on, and I won't tell you the price tag value on my grandmother's house, y'all, because it's redonk. Okay? So all she wants to do now is be able to maintain her bills, right? I mean, she can maintain her bills, but she wants to be able to do it solely with her Modere money and not with any other thing, so she can be in carpool line.
So she's saying that she bought a house with her Modere money, but she doesn't even pay the bills with her Modere money. She pays the bills, she won't say, but with her full-time job. Or job, nonetheless, full-time, part-time, whatever. So, I have a feeling that she's lying. Half-truths are still a whole-ass lie. Okay, let's keep going.
The first words out of my leader's mouth were F carpool line, but you don't know what you have until somebody else doesn't have it, right? So it's that money mindset thing, right? When $3,000 to somebody else is $30,000 to somebody, and $1,800 to somebody is $18,000 to somebody else. So if you aren't ready to fix it, if you're not ready to grab the bull by the horns, to take that bill and shred it up, or to double your bank account to where you're never living like this again, you will continue to always just hope and pray that the money shows up. And it's crazy to me that it ended.
So she talked about how doubling your bill, sorry, I obviously just recently took a shower, but she talked about doubling your bill. Modere's not going to double it. It's probably going to make it worse. You're probably going to be in more debt. Only 34.3 or 4, whatever percent, I can't remember the number, percent of people actually make commission monthly, and over 22% of that 34% makes $53 a month. The collagen bottle costs more than $53 a month. You are likely not profiting, and that's just the truth. You can make commission because someone bought something, but you have to look at all your expenses. Oh gosh, it's like, I hope that she's being ignorant, but I think that she knows this. It's really not a great idea if you want more money. MLMs are never a great idea, especially if you want to make more income. But Modere in particular is one that it's so bad.
Right? Network marketing in general, it doesn't matter what company you're with, has this bad rap when we are able to accomplish the things we can accomplish, right? Like, my next goal is to be able to bring my husband home.
What? When we are able to accomplish things that we've accomplished. First off, what? I think she just didn't know what to say, so she's just like, lots of word salad going on. Second, your income disclosure statement proves you wrong. It proves her wrong. She might be able to bring her husband home soon. I don't know what it's like or anything for her, like her income and stuff, but all due to her downline's work. Her downline makes her the income. You can, in Modere, there's an option to just do it without a downline. You're never going to make the same amount as someone who has a downline ever. You're barely going to make any money, if at all. And for those that can make more money, likely have a huge following on social media or something in particular where they're very big and influential in some way, shape, or form.
and be a full-time family. Like, that wasn't my initial goal, but I hit that, and then I hit the next one, and then I hit the next one, and now it's like, well, shit, how crazy can it get? I couldn't do that somewhere else. I have 2 degrees, by the way, 2. And if I were to go get a job with either one of those degrees that cost me over, I mean, I have $60K in student loan debt, but that's not counting what I paid, right? So I don't even know what the number is, y'all.
I can assure you that you would have done better for this world using those degrees. Much better than what you're doing now. Yikes.
I don't, on top of my head, right? My husband paid for my last 3 years worth of college. So anyways, but if I were to go get a job, I wouldn't be making the money that I'm making at home like this. I wouldn't be able to have these. I wouldn't be able.
Well, yeah, because your downline's the one who makes you the money. You get to sit and eat it all up. You get to sit at home on your happy butt. You might do some work here and there. You might reach out to your downline, make sure they're doing well. But they're the ones putting in much more effort. Much more. I have a feeling that if she finds this video, she's going to go a little wild. So I'm intrigued to see what happens when I post this. But either way, this is an easy video for me to just like go, yeah, facts are facts. And she's obviously lying in multiple ways. Like her pauses, her looks, her thought, like the way she's doing things, you just go, this is a little off. Maybe it's like really late for her, maybe she's tired, maybe that's it. But another aspect of this is she said some things already that we've been able to go, oh, that's wrong, instantly. Why? You just look at Moder's income disclosure statement. The company itself gave that to us all to see.
Able to have this, I wouldn't be able to have the friends that will stay up until 11 o'clock at night, their time to sit down and mastermind and game plan on how to be better. So if you're broke and you're sick of it, now is the time to get somewhere else. Because if you're not going to want to be like this next year. I mean, right? 2020 is a new decade. Like I don't know if you're into astrology or anything like that.
I'm just going to let you know it goes down from here in 2020, Kagan. As you know, as we all know, the new decade started off real rough. So there's that. Just thought I'd throw that.
And I have a friend that's real woo-woo, and so I'm kind of like woo-woo by proxy, right? She tells me all the things, and I'm like, oh, that's so badass. I love this. I'm going to use this. But 2020 really is like, it's not just a new decade. It's not just a really cool year. It's not just any of the things. Like, it really is the time for you to make some serious money. Like, it's in every house. Like, it's all of the things. So I just had to come up here tonight while I'm fired up so you could really feel how important it is for you to do something about the way you're living if that is a situation you're in.
I just want to let you know, Kagan, that not everyone can fix the issue like you can. Not everyone's privileged enough to be able to go, okay, I'm dropping this and I'm working my MLM business, or I'm going to make more money. Like, not everyone has that ability, no matter what you think. And if that's what you think, that anyone can fix any issue when it comes to money right off the bat, or honestly, a lot of times people are not in the situation to fix it for a very long time, or they're not able to at all because of certain situations that they have no control of. That's just your privilege talking. If you think that anyone can, it's your privilege because you can, you could, but that doesn't mean other people can. And joining an MLM is not going to help them.
And if it's not, badass, I'm so proud of you. But couldn't you earning something help somebody else? Couldn't you set somebody else up? Couldn't you take care of your dad? Couldn't you be in the carpool line? Couldn't you stay at home with your kids? Couldn't you set up for college funds? Or I don't know. I think I heard earlier actually that retirement plans are kind of sexy. I mean, we're like, you only live once, might as well live it to your fullest. So
I'm pretty sure she's just pulling stuff out of her ass right now. I don't even think she knows what she's saying, to be honest. This is kind of becoming a mess. Retirement plans are pretty sexy. I mean, okay. All right. I mean, okay. What's going on? What is happening in this video? Anyone know? Feel free to leave your commentary below. I'd love to hear what you have to say about her video.
that's what I've got for you guys tonight. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Obviously, I had no notes. I was completely off the cuff, and so it was a little colorful, but
maybe you should have had notes. I don't know. I hope it's not rude. It's just like lots of word salad. I feel like we were here and there and here and there and there and over there all at the same time. Anyway, so don't do what she does, kids. All right? Don't join an MLM, and don't do a training like that, because all you have to do is use her own company to prove her wrong. And that makes this awkward. Go ahead and like this video, hit the subscribe button if you'd like to, and hit the bell button if you want to get notified when I post. That's all I got for this video, and I want to hear what you think about her video below. Was it word salad, or was I just misunderstanding everything? Thank you so much. I want to hear what you think of the income disclosure statement for Modere as well. It's public. You can go see it for yourself and read all through it. It's wild, and honestly, it disproves them so often. It's so easy to go, oh, look, your company made this, and it's literally saying the opposite of what you say. Yikes, a little embarrassing. Thank you for watching. I hope you have the most amazing morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever you are in the world, whenever you're watching. I'll see you next time.
Show you what I'm all about. Make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about yours.